Hey Taurus, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. First off, congratulations. You guys are getting the extended reading this week. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscription, and your views. I appreciate you so much. So let's get into it. Cross watchers, of course, you're always welcome. What surrounds energy on Taurus side here? What energy do we have for Taurus? Soulmate. Very nice energy. So you're dealing with a soulmate. Let's see what your person has. I've never seen the soulmate card out of this deck. Very beautiful. You guys been through some things. All right, some hurdles, definitely. What they have is self-sabotage. Now, they might do things that are out of character, or you feel that they are part of their character, but in actuality, they're not. This person can be very intelligent. I also feel as though they keep a lot of things to themselves. This person sometimes feels as though they're not worthy of certain things that are expressed to them, or what has gone on between you and them, that when something is going really well, they act a certain way that is not appropriate, and it almost can put you in a space where you use the HATE word on them, and I dislike that word. I think it's one of the strongest words that you can use towards a person, but sometimes people put you in that mode where it's like, man, yo, they did me dirty, and they treated me as if I was no one, or if I don't mean anything to them. So they self-sabotage. I think, I forgot who else got that. I think either, I don't know, I forgot. Romance angels, what do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising? Finances and career may be an issue, or this is what you guys are focusing on at this point. This is what you're working towards. This is like your daily day, doing what you do. There are some pending conversations that you do have to have with your person. I think there's a lot of things that you need to sit down and talk to. I see people sitting down and talking, or not even communicating, and effectively listening to one another and understanding one another. You might communicate, but there's no actual listening and understanding type of energy. I feel that some people may spend time on devices instead of actually communicating and understanding with one another. But there are some pending conversations that need to be had in reference to maybe finances and career, or just an overall, someone wants to have that heart-to-heart conversation with you or you with them. There's definitely a lot of feelings that you guys share with one another, as far as how you feel about one another. Very strong, deep, romantic feelings. Now, this is somebody that you've been dealing with. It could be dealing with for quite some time. They've been in your realm for quite some time, and you feel as though this person, you may feel as though this person is your soulmate or not. But what is coming out is that it is your soulmate. Now, and this is something that I've expressed before, that soulmates are not always intended to stay in our life until the end of time. Soulmates sometimes are here to teach us a lesson. Teach us a lesson about ourselves. Teach us a lesson on how to deal with certain things within ourselves, within our realm. So pay attention and don't let that bypass you. Because if it's a lesson that you need to keep learning, it's going to reoccur. I feel like someone needs to put their foot down in a situation as well. What's going on with Taurus and their person? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Someone either has some repressed emotions and they're not thinking clearly through a situation. Definitely soulmate energy with the Six of Cups being here and the Ace of Swords. Now, there is some repressed feelings. People are not thinking clearly. There's definitely a lot of confusion that's going on within the relationship. And things are really overwhelming between you and your person. There might have been some things that are said that probably not the best. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy as well being here. But I think it's more of an energy that, you know, right here where there's a lot of chaos between you and your person, maybe some confusion, lack of clarity on things, like someone's not really speaking their words that they need to, but they'll cut you at a moment's time, and they'll spew hate. There goes that word again. They spew hate to the point where it's self-sabotaging. Okay. Rough time, huh? Somewhat, huh? My Taurus peoples. All right. Individually, what is the energy of Taurus currently in the relationship? Taurus. Please keep in mind, energies can be vice versa. And it's definitely not going to fit for everyone, peeps. But I hope you get to hear messages that you need to hear. Now, what I have for you as far as your energy is that you're over here being peeping Tom and looking at someone's social media. Social media, saying keeping tabs on their phone, something like that, but you're watching them from afar. It could even be like a tracking device or something like that. You're doing the work in reference to that. Quick question though, doesn't that get exhausting? That you have to constantly observe someone? You shouldn't have to do this in a relationship. Just saying. What's the energy of their person? Whoever they're dealing with. New life. So this is something that they either want, like they want a new life, they want to start over, or this is an energy that you are giving them or they're getting from somewhere else, where there's a new cycle beginning for them. They're not waiting for you, you're not waiting for them. It's just they want something new. All right, this is their energy that they're currently in. Something new might have came into their life as well. Something new. What's the energy between Taurus and their person? There's a lot of creative energy between you and your person. There's a lot of things that need to be recreated, reimagined, replayed, like remolded once again. There could be definitely a lot of drama between you and your person. A lot of things that have happened from in the past. But it almost feels like it wasn't always like that. It was like you guys played at the same tune at some point or another. And I feel as though a lot of things have been painted over, have been bypassed as well. Like all the good times have been canceled out by the bad times. You have a game plan in mind though. There's something that you're working towards. Or it could be connected that you guys are connected through some type of written statement as far as a marriage contract. You guys are connected in some type of way with some type of contract. This person is starting to get new feelings, new emotions, and there's going to be an end to a cycle here with the world being here. The world is, you know, desirable outcomes. Doesn't necessarily mean together. It just means that there are going to be some desirable outcomes. I do feel that your person gets into a position where they don't know how to handle their emotions or their feelings, and therefore they push themselves to self-sabotage and blow off the handle or act a certain way in order not to face it. Okay. For instance, they'll pick like, for example, they'll like pick a fight with you over some dumb shit just to like leave the house or some dumb shit. I don't know. It could be that minuscule. What would maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. What would Taurus say to their person? Something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure what it is. So you have not put your finger down on it, but there is something that is not sitting right with you. It's almost like your intuition is telling you to keep looking out for something, to keep observing something. There's something that's just not sitting right with you. Or is that a feeling that you always hold on to, that you've held on for quite some time? You have to ask yourself, are you confusing reality with fiction, fantasy, and all this other things? Is it something that you're conjuring up to the point where your person gets upset and wants to self-sabotage the whole relationship and something else? You know what I mean? What would your person say to you? They want to start over, I know that, but I feel safer in silence. Like I feel better not saying things to you. I feel better not expressing myself fully. It's easier just to stay away at this time. So you guys might be going through a sabbatical, might be taking some time apart at this time, or it's just like, listen, I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to deal with this shit, and I'm not going to deal with it because it's best not to even talk about the situation or talk to you about it. Because every time I try to go and talk to you about it, there's a blow up. Like we cannot communicate effectively where we comprehend or comprehend each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel that someone probably blows off the handles about certain things. What else can you tell me about Taurus? Someone feels alone in the situation, and it could definitely be you, or there could be a Virgo involved, but someone feels definitely in solitude, alone, or wanting to isolate themselves from everything because they feel alone and they want to withdraw. They feel as though they've been backstabbed in a situation. So fucking stressed about things. They feel empty inside. What are these heavy feelings? Feeling betrayed. Feeling as though they have to cut certain things out of their life. Feeling like moving forward, there's a lot of fights between you and your person. You feel that someone is being very manipulative towards you. This person, you feel as though maybe could have cheated on you. They're very strong. You feel that they're detached. Someone can definitely be a motherly figure in this. Motherly figure can be involved, or you can be a mother yourself to like the children within the relationship, obviously. Doesn't have to be obviously, but you know what I mean. You still focus on everything, like your day-to-day, on everything that you have to focus on, and you're preparing. It's almost like you're preparing for something. And some of you might be changing careers, changing jobs, or maybe your person is, what's this? The King of Wands in reverse. You feel as though either you feel or your person feels like someone is setting a bad example here in front of your children, or you're just trying to like teach them something, or you're trying to master something when it comes to the situation at hand. Seven of Swords. You definitely think somebody's fucking cheating here. Or it can feel that there's just too much challenges right now. I feel there's just way too much challenges, and you feel as though there's been too many broken promises, and somebody's been disloyal to you. They I almost feel that they're not expressing themselves that you would like the way that they're not expressing themselves to you the way that you would want them to, and that bothers you. Either or. Overall energy of 3. Angel of Balance. Juggling. Manipulation. Very important male here too as well, with the Magician being here. Action oriented male. I see a loss as well. But I see a female thinking there has been some type of loss, trying to gain composure in a situation. Call upon Archangel Raphael to heal the situation. Heal the situation, or just heal yourself and your heart, your soul, your mind, your body. You can't put yourself through stressful situations. You can't change somebody else, but you can definitely change yourself. You can change how you react towards a situation, how you deal with a certain situation. Focusing on yourself. Don't worry about, doing this little shit where you're watching from the outskirts, watching somebody's social media, being in someone's phone. It's too exhausting. Nobody wants to live like that. Let it go and let it flow. Most definitely. You have to call upon Archangel Raphael to heal you. I think it's more of your energy. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, if this is hitting too close to home to somebody, but I don't mean it to be in a negative way in any type. Yes, I know in the beginning this was your soulmate energy, but like I said, it's looking more of a situation that you need to learn off of instead of grow with. I hope that makes I hope that makes sense. What else can you tell me, Taurus? Okay. You need to gain balance. It's a cycle here that you're going through. Okay. There's certain things that are gonna come to light to you. You're gonna finally see that you're gonna be able to heal situations and call upon Archangel Gabriel. That's of healing. Raphael, is it Raphael? No, Raphael. Gabriel is for more creativity. There's a path that you had to follow within your soul. Most definitely. It goes that yin and yang. Something for you to be balanced with. Don't keep yourself caged behind something. There's a whole new world out here to explore. You don't have to keep yourself behind when you can actually take action towards something different, which is amazing. You can, some people choose to not move forward because they are scared of change. Why be scared of change? You know, we hold ourselves back for no reason. But let's lighten the mood with a card from the Rebel deck. This is what came up. Time. Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, if my angels are not coming through to teach you guys something, it says time to let go. Move the fuck on. Wow. That's gonna be the yeah, that's gonna be the title of the video. Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your extended reading. I appreciate you so much. I hope this situation definitely gets better for you. It's very heavy energy, and some things we just have to, you know, close a chapter and move towards something else, you know. If not, then there's definitely other ways to go about things, and that's like counseling, having those heart-to-heart conversations, and be willing to be on the same page as one another. I love you guys. Talk to you guys next week.